Hey guys, Jack Boyles with Steam Engines USA, and I'm doing one last final video on this very early, probably the earliest known riveted number 25 Jensen steam engine. After several weeks and a couple video posts, we discovered that this is a most likely 1931 Jensen riveted boiler steam engine. It is believed to be the earliest known example of this type. It's got a very unique whistle, large whistle, green handle, a hexagon pop-up valve, the early dome style cap for the steam line. There's no throttle valve, a very wide fat steam chest, the big 4-screw large cylinder, wide flywheel, and this is a green base. It's a green base with a green cord. Very unique engine. The thing that makes this engine extremely rare and sets it apart from any other is the heating element. Now I've removed these screws. This is the last time I will show this because I have sold this engine to a wonderful collector, just a super nice gentleman who is adding this to his collection. So as you can see, this engine is one of only two that are known to exist, and that is as of December 2018. This is the Chromalox immersion heater that Mr. Jensen Sr. would have added to or built into his electric steam engine, or to make it electric. These in 1931, 1932, he was starting his company, and he designed these engines in order to be showpieces to get sales for his company as he was starting. I'm sure there's some other details involved, but basically all of the dry fuel engines that had a tray that would slide in were considered a fire hazard. So he ended up putting in these Chromalox heaters to make them electric. So it's extremely rare. Like I said, the only other example with this type of heater, the back end of it had melted out because this is soft solder, and it's a non-functioning engine. The pieces are there, but it doesn't work. I spoke to several collectors around the world, mostly in North America, a lot of folks from Jensen, about this engine, and it is pretty much been determined to be a 1931, one of the very first Model 25 riveted boiler engines that Jensen would have built. To my knowledge, it's the earliest one that exists. It is a one-of-a-kind engine. There are no others except for that one like it. This is the only functional engine that is known to exist. And it will be added to a very nice collection. I'll refrain from saying who this engine's going to because they may not want that information out there, but just a super nice gentleman, and I'm so I guess happy for him to add this one to his collection. So just a very unique piece. It is really a one-of-a-kind. You'll probably never see another one like it. Just overall, just an amazing little steam engine. These engines are it's just smooth, spins very freely. When I received this engine, I haven't cleaned it, I haven't done anything to it, just for the historical relevance of it. I just did not want to touch it. It came with this smokestack, and no one's really been able to figure out about this smokestack. Appears that somebody put a little plug in there. They may not have known what they were doing, but that I'm just leaving the plug. This would be out of it, and it should slip over this little fitting right here, flush to the engine. So it is as I received it. Very rare, wonderful steam engine built by Tom Jensen Sr. in 1931. It's a green base. It's one of the only green base steam engines I know that exists. There may be one or two or a handful of them out there, but I've not ever seen one. It has the only one I've seen with a green cord, and again, based on all our research, the very first Jensens were painted green, dark green. The flywheel is a dark green. Appears that he used a green cord and painted his whistle handle dark green as well. So just a wonderful piece. The only thing that I noticed that was damaged on this engine was the sight glass. If you can see that, it was cracked. Don't see any rust or any type of corrosion on this engine. Everything on it would clean up, but like I said, I decided not to touch it and to leave it as is, and the new owner of this engine may do the same, or they may opt to give it a very thorough cleaning, and to where you have a mirror finish on this and it just looks beautiful. But truly a very unique piece of Jensen Manufacturing Company's history. The 1931 number 25 riveted boiler Jensen steam engine. It was a pleasure to find this engine, to be able to acquire it, to learn about it, and I truly consider it an honor. So thank you guys for viewing this, for watching this. It may be the last time you see this engine, and congratulations to the new proud owner of this wonderful, extraordinary piece of Jensen history. So congratulations, sir. Thank you. Have a great day from High Point, North Carolina, Steam Engines USA. Bye-bye.